Wah!
Oh, I can't feel my face.
Yeah!
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating.
Wah!
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy and
detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever?
Yeah.
Nah, a girl can dream.
Yeah! Wah! Wah! Yeah! Ho! Ha!
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Here for another viewing. We should really be charging you for this, but you did help me out, so what the hey?
There was some,
It's hardly Shakespeare.
Isn't that the guy who played, what's-his-face, in that thing?
I saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier. Maybe I've been up here too long.
I preferred the movie, and the book, and the dream I had that one time.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
This show gets better every time I see it.
Maybe we'll see you at a future show. Thank you for coming. Here for another viewing. We should really be charging you for this.
If your home was lost or sliced in half during the formation of my glorious world, then why not consider signing up to Kang's Army, where every recruit gets a bed in our comfy barracks. Bring your own towel.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
all right.
Help me! Ho!
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside.
We're about to start tonight's performance. Quickly, take your seat.
Isn't that the guy who played, what's-his-face, in that thing?
Ugh, this is the worst. What's with all the dancing? It's so unrealistic.
lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum? Where can I get one of those?
It's hardly Shakespeare, is it?
Look,
Yep. Definitely prefer these shows when they ain't doing the talking.
Maybe we'll see you at a future show. Thank you. Thank you. You're the real stars.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
This is the future, huh? Well, maybe we should cut back on the fossil fuels like that smart futurologist guy.
no matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
All right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
Yeah! Ho! Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long. I just want to go home already.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring for central heating.
All right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man. I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
Where should I go for lunch?
They'll pay for what they did to us. Pay 1,000 times over.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
Literally frozen? But yeah, I'm also snowed under with...
Say, if you're not too busy, I had another job for you.
Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
Ho! Oh, man. Getting through this snow was hard enough as it was. Ha!
Hope it's safe out today.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you.
Now they shall witness true magnificence.
I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when I passed him on the street. Or at least I think it was Mr. Stone. It was a really busy street.
I hear that Demonics is hiring. Too bad they have such a bad reputation. And that name can't be doing them any favors.
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
What are the weather settings today? You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, you'd think the public eye were conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
If this part of Nueva York was just lifted straight out to be part of Chronopolis, does that mean there's just a big hole where it used to be? Did you know Alchemax has been going since 2013? Or was it 1992?
This is your glorious leader, Kang the Conqueror, reminding all citizens that Friday is Kang Day. Happy Kang Day, everyone. What? What do you mean it's not Friday? Oh. In other news, all other days are now also Kang Day. Happy Kang Day.
Another wonderful day in Chronopolis? I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when I passed him on the street. Or at least I think it was Mr. Stone.
Where can I find the simple life, man?
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over.
You can do it, Avenger.
Gah!
I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax. You're lucky the public eye aren't around to see this.
Help! Help me, my brothers!
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
Yay!
Doctor Strange. Sorcerer.
Yeah!
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to
Used as a tourist trap? I see the day. I have heard tell of a number of very interesting individuals making appearances at the Colosseum.
Hiveling's so quick to jump into danger. Hulk and Avengers toppled the Red King in glorious arena-based combat. It was epic. A green shirt! Make sure you get me a green one. Oh, you'll know. The Kemming. With great determination, will, and a balanced diet, I too might grow to become strong native king.
The barrier surrounding Kang's citadel appears to have fallen. Could someone truly mean to overthrow him?
I am ill at ease performing in this Ethernet food preparation charade while the city is in the midst of Ragnarok. Yes, you made that quite clear when you broke the camera. You did give your word, though. I didst give thou my word. How are those camera repairs coming, guys? Oh, looks like we can get started. I'm a Midgardian. And I am an Asgardian. And this is the Forget the Takeaway. It's time to cook real food in a web show. Today we're joined by a special guest, a real-life Asgardian from the hidden realm of Asgard. I was deceived into giving my word and am now indentured until the end of this recording session. Tremendous! Today, we're taking a look at creating a traditional gold brick roast while paying special attention to the cultural requirements of the Asgardian diet so our guest here feels well at home. Before Ragnarok, this was my home. Now, in the aftermath, it is ever more apparent that everything I once knew is gone. So there's no specific things you can't eat then? Gluten is iffy. Well, as soon as the fridge turns up, we'll get cooking, just like Andrimnir would himself. Actually, Andrimnir was a rather limited chef, capable only of preparing the same dish night after night. His title, God of Cooking, is naught but a cruel joke. while we wait, why not purchase your own the Forget the Takeaway, It's Time to Cook Real Food in a Web Show apron from our high-quality website designed by my nephew? Although we can't allude to it, we can't show you the apron or the website for legal reasons, as our rivals own the broadcast rights to it.
Is all Midgardian law so contrived?
Mainly copyright law. Delicious Asgardian ingredients sourced straight from the heartland of Asgard. Let's take a moment to savor and appreciate their beauty before we chuck 'em all in the blender.
This blender you speak of, I do not see it.
That's because, despite your appointed role as goddess of unpacking recently purchased kitchen appliances, you've neglected to unpack our recently purchased kitchen appliance.
I see. 100,000 apologies. The instructions provided here are insufficient, filled with pictograms with nary a word in sight. I cannot do this.
So, esteemed guest, any fun vacations planned?
Most Asgardian holiday destinations have been recently closed off to me due to lava. Could you recommend any Midgardian destinations?
I'm told Tahiti is a magical place.
How amusing. The Kree speak poorly of it.
And now, to move our concoction into the hot fires of the end of the world for...
I was led to believe we were using some manner of sponsored Midgardian device to generate heat in this escapade.
I'm going to edit you saying that out of this. For 30 minutes at 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit, or thereabouts.
Must we really wait 30 minutes?
Nah, nobody waits that long for a cake these days.
Cake? Not roast?
Nobody's paying attention. It's fine. Et voila! The perfect dessert for your Asgardian-themed dinner party. Serves 12.
Is this